Of course, the day I decide to jump the gun and decide that I'm not going to get another update about a trial, there's an update. So let's just get into this is Jonathan Majors trial, day 10, part 2. Okay, so Jonathan Majors will not be testifying in his own defense in his domestic violence trial. After just a few hours today, the defense just rested its case in the Manhattan courtroom of Judge Michael Gaffey. With the outcome unknown until the very end, the Creed 3 actor was eventually not called as a witness. There have been rumors that Majors would give his perspective on what went down on March 25th between him and then girlfriend Grace Jabbari, but in the end, his team played it safe. Majors' WME agent Ellen Ruspoli was the final defense witness, detailing conversations and correspondence he had with his client in and around the night in question. Arrested by the NYPD that March weekend, Majors has entered a plea of not guilty in the matter. If the jury of 3 men and 3 women convict him, the Loki star could face up to a year behind bars on the quartet of misdemeanor charges. Ruspoli said that Majors called him at 7:45 p.m. Pacific time at his home in Los Angeles from outside the master bedroom of the actor's apartment in Chelsea on the night of the incident in question. Majors sounded beyond concern, distraught, worried, Ruspoli testified. I've never heard him like the way he was on that call. Without discussing the specific contents of the 25-minute call, Ruspoli said he heard a loud, repeated banging noise, which he demonstrated in court by bringing his right fist down on the wooden edge of the witness box several times in slow succession. It was, he said, loud from the moment it started, but progressively louder as it went on. Majors' agent for several years, Ruspoli said that the banging went on for the entirety of the conversation for the period which he was at the door. Although under cross-examination by prosecutor Michael Perez, he clarified that the banging wasn't continuous. Ruspoli did not say that he thought what the cause of the banging was, but he was barred by a prosecution objection from answering a question from Majors' lawyer Priya Chaudhry about any other noises he heard. The agent said that Majors' tone of voice was rushed. There's fear in it. He added stricken, fear, concerned. But the judge struck that portion of the answer. Listening to a playback of Majors' 911 call from the apartment, he said the tone on the emergency call mirrors what he heard in his own call. I wonder why that was stricken. During a pre-cross-examination, Perez asked Majors' agent, so it's fair to say the more money he makes, the more you make? Ruspoli denied that this was the case, explaining that his compensation was governed by a pre-existing contract. Wow. Closing arguments are set to start Thursday morning, and the case could go to the jury before the end of tomorrow. Now, just about what Perez was trying to imply with Ruspoli, this idea that he's only trying to save Majors' ass because it benefits him, because that's how he makes his money. This reminds me of those investment ads. I can't remember which investment firm it is. I think it's Fisher Investments, where the other investment companies are trying to do what Perez did. This idea that because their only goal is to make as much money off of their clients as they can, that Fisher must be doing the same thing. That's what this reminds me of. It's like, not everybody does that. Or, I'm sure there are some agents who do that, but, contracts are a thing. So anyway, that is all I have for that. It's just too bad he didn't go over all the witnesses, because he said that he was the final witness for the defense. But she didn't mention any other witnesses in this article. So, were there more witnesses? Were there not? Was he the only witness for the defense? I don't know why Deadline is doing this, that they're like, yeah, we don't have to tell you about all the witnesses. But anyway, it is what it is. So that's all I have for you, and I will see you guys in the next video.